What's up, Nail Geeks, and welcome to another Rogue Lacquer video. This time we have two collections to check out. At the time that I am recording this and getting caught up in my swatching and all that good stuff, this has been released, so it is currently in the shop right now, and I hope I can help if you've been waffling on these or anything like that. So without further ado, let's dive right in. So we're going to start off with the Frightfully Fun Imagineering set. You can get these for $11.50 each or $44 for all four. We have Ghoulish Greetings here. This is described as a ghostly cool-toned purple with green to teal glass flakes and black metallic flakes. So we have a very Crelly formula here. Overall, the Frightfully Fun set is Crelly's, and Miss Flaky Bomb Thing herself just does so well on these, and all of these are just so beautiful. The base color to Ghoulish is incredibly flattering. It's a true cool-toned type of purple. I do think there is a touch of a blue lean to it. Now, it does dry down quite flat and thirsty, so you are seeing a glitter smoothing top coat and a glossy top coat. And here we have I Put a Spell on You. This is described as a creamy forest green with orange glass and black metallic flakes. Again, identical formula to Ghoulish Greetings, and I'm going to suggest 2 to 3 coats, depending on the length of your free edge. Even if you're rocking nubbins, I would still probably gently nudge you into doing 3 thin coats, just so that you can get the most maximum flaky payoff you possibly can. If you tend to polish on the heavier side, sure, 2 coats, but in my opinion, I think you're going to have a bit of flaky over buildup. So just go in light on these and finish with glossy and glitter smoother. And Halloween Screams is described as a blood orange base with magenta and black metallic flakes. I'm going to be completely honest. When I saw this bottle out of the package, I was not super excited about it. I typically shy away from very warm types of colors like this, as they usually wash out on me. And I was pleasantly surprised after I built this up. Complete honesty, I did like how it looked on me. So if you are warm undertoned, medium to deep skin toned, I think this is one that you may not want to shy away from. It's a pleasant surprise at least. 3 coats here with the identical formula going on for this set, and you're good to go. Don't forget glitter smoothing top coat and a glossy top coat for these, as the flakes are quite thirsty. And finally, for the Frightfully Fun set, we've got the Spellbinding Thrills. This is a stone gray Crelly with orange, purple, and magenta glass flakes, as well as black metallic flakes. All right, so one more Crelly here, and I think this is one of those true, just not even mosaic, it looks like stained glass when you build it up. I so appreciate a good dark base with bunches and bunches of rainbow effects to it. Very similar to my love for white polish with that type of mix to it. This is kind of reminiscent a little bit to that beautiful black one that she released through PPU a couple of years ago with the red and orange flakes in it. It's very striking, and this one has quite large flakes in it. They're really chunky, so just be careful on your brush strokes. Don't overwork it, otherwise you'll get some dragging because they're so big. But otherwise, you are good to go with a glitter smoother and a glossy top coat. And then here we've got the Falloween quad. These are also the same price too. First up, we've got Fright This Way. This is described as a red to copper gold UCC flaky bomb with aqua blue glass and black metallic flakes. Now, the Falloween set, I think all 4 are incredibly versatile. They're just straight up flaky bombs, and I'm going to strongly suggest doing the icing method on one of your coats and just taking them up to 2 coats. If you're going to do 3 coats, and I'm not going to judge you on that because I myself typically go up to 3 coats on most polishes when I wear them for myself and not just testing out for opacity because I like that plumpness. But if you choose to go up to 3 coats, I'm going to caution you, go incredibly thin, as these are very chunky and the flakes are very, very big. And there's nothing wrong with that. This is so loud and in your face. And here we've got my favorite out of this quad. This one is Toil and Trouble, described as a sapphire hollow glitter bomb with purple magenta glass flakes and black metallic flakes. So Toil and Trouble, my favorite. It's got a ton of micro glitters in the background, and it's so sparkly. This does have a very incredibly heavy formula to it. So I'm going to suggest going in light, try not to overwork it, and just kind of float it a little bit, especially after your first coat, and just adhere each of the texture from the glitters on your coats, if that makes sense. You really want to finish with a glitter smoother with this one. And here is Wicked. This is a black, chartreuse, purple, and teal metallic flake balm. This one's really cool, and I think it will translate really well, I dare say, to Mardi Gras too. It's got a lovely mix, and interesting enough, I think it's also perfect for Halloween too. So lots of that spooky sort of mixed candy vibe going on here. This one had a more smoother type formula, and I don't mean that bad. They just applied more like aluminum foil, so you can just kind of poke it down back if you had any sticking over your nails. And that's not to say that I had any issues with poking on anything in this entire video. Rachel does so ridiculously well on her flaky balms. And then lastly, we've got Feeling Pumpkin Spicy. This is an orange glass flaky balm with purple and black flakes. So I really appreciated the mix to this one. This is another really versatile one. I can see this working really well for holiday manis too, even though it's got that nice orange pop to it. I just think it looks like wrapping paper if you're looking at it through a different lens, so to speak, or rather a different holiday lens. I think 2 coats is perfect for this, especially going in light and then using an icing method, or going in medium on the second coat. You don't want to overwork this one either because it is very heavy from those chonky flakes. And finish with a glossy top coat and glitter smoother and you're good to go. This one has a strong reflective sort of metal look to it. It's really cool. And then finally, we have the Will It Topper segment. This is where I use a black swatch stick to demonstrate if a polish has versatility. So we know by now from the PPU and other various rogue videos I've done that they topper really well. So the first four true Crellies are going to take on, or rather they're going to retain that tinted base color respectively for each one. And I think that's a really good thing. These all performed very well over black, so I can really see them working well over other colors too. Even Halloween Screams. I was a little worried with that orange cast to it, but it still looked really cool and they still look like their own polishes over a black. So really, really cool there. Now, Spellbinding Thrills looks fantastic and it just took away the base color. So this one almost acts like a full-on topper over black. And then going on with the Falloween set, this is so pretty. This reminds me, again, of that black Crelly we saw through PPU. I have Medicine Head and I can't remember the name of it, but it's stunning, just like that. Toil and Trouble looked interesting in the best way possible. It scattered out the glitters, so it just looked like a true topper. If you're wanting something that's, really popping, if you want to wear it by itself or, toppering, then the Falloween set is going to be up your alley. These are so, so nice. And I think there's many, many ways you can wear them. I think they'll also be really cool with nail art. If you wanted to use like a striping tool, I think these would be really pretty to add that little extra sparkly pop to like really fine detailed nail art pieces, especially this time of year. And then finally, Feeling Pumpkin Spicy, you can see I went in really thin on that and it looked super cool. And we got our darkened shot. This is Everyone Dried Down. Also gives you a really good idea of the general thirstiness, that there's not texture even on the glitter one, but they're just very flat in how they're drying down. So again, these are all currently available in Rogue Lacquer's shop right now. All the information will be in the description box below. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.